Hey guys, welcome to Neru's podcast. Great
An individual that composes and structures and arranges crazy psychedelic compositions. I started like 5 years ago with a group, and then eventually I became the fourth Fuji, and then from the fourth Fuji, I'm still a full Fuji, but like my stage name is Neru Isis. And then I dropped the Isis, and now I'm just Neru. The fourth Fuji. Who the Fujis are? Alright, if you don't know who the Fujis are, you kinda dumb. So yeah, so you would initially think about Lauryn Hill, but I mean, yeah, it came from Lauryn Hill initially, but I actually got it from Absol, and like I'm a product of both. Along with like Jill Scott and Erica Badu. I listen to a lot of like lyrical ass rappers too. Yes, my niece. I don't know, like I start my discography with Enlightenment Era, but it really starts beyond that. I dropped a project with a group called True Legend Empire, and it's crazy. Like I go back to the numbers, and it's still like mind blowing how like it's still growing, and I like haven't promoted it in 4 years. But I guess what was that project called? It was called The Time Is Now. I did Anesthetic Zone and The Empire, and after those songs came Reincarnation under the name of Before Fuji. That was my first solo project, and that was the start of Neru, really. And from there, we started working on Enlightenment Era, me and Cannabis. He's the producer I actually started working with, I want to say like my third year into, no, like maybe like my second and a half year into like actually taking music serious. And after that, it just was like we just was like, it was like yeah, it was nonstop, like dope, for real. I actually met him in high school, and we didn't start working till like after school, like after we graduated, which is like crazy, but at the same time, you can tell it's fake. So.
Sounds like a cool guy.
He's a faggot. So it's like Enlightenment Era. Y'all need to hear it. Like it was just like a whole bunch of like different compositions that was prophetic. The first half is like the lyrical, like, you know, aspect of like the hip hop, kind of grungy, like aspect of like the project, and then the second half is like a neo soul, like harmonic, peaceful type vibe. But really though, like I don't know, I want to say I'm trying to think of which one was like the hardest song for me to like really put together, and I would maybe say like Orbital. But I just really wanted to make a project that made people think, being that like when I started off, I was really coming from like I knew it was something there, but I just was rapping. Like I wasn't really taking it serious. Even with singing, like I knew I could sing all my life, but I didn't start singing till 11th grade, Baltimore City College Choir. That's what it is. I want to explain my name. I dropped ISIS because, not because of the ISIS group necessarily, that was a part of it, because I was getting a lot of bad, like I don't know, controversy is not bad, but I don't know, people just ignorant, so they she dropped ISIS because of the ISIS group by itself. Like Neru means power in Farsi, and my homegirl Maina told me that, and I kept it ever since then. When she told me it meant power, she told me that, I'm like, okay, it's meant. Alright, back, say no more.
I'm that same nigga on some new shit, nigga. I'm that same hippie nigga tryna get red. Still smoking on that loud shit, smell like Hippy.
Alright, so you got a project out. It's called Psychodelic Insomniac.
Do I?
I think you do.
No, I don't think it's out yet. I think it's coming out on the 28th.
Did I say it's out now?
Yeah, you said.
No, it's not out yet.
My bad. Damn it.
This is a retarded exclusive. But yeah, so
All right, so Psychedelic Insomniac, like May 28th. Give me a summary, like what?
That's your
my
job, sir.
Oh shit.
Wait, we got switch. 1 second.
Okay, so Psychedelic Insomniac.
Right.
Basically, by the way, hi, my name's Cannabis. I produce and engineer and stuff, and I write cool music. But yeah, so yeah, Psychedelic Insomniac. It's kind of like at first it was gonna be like a concrete kind of like story that had a beginning, middle, and end, but then it kind of transitioned into a feeling, like more of an emotion, I guess. So like it's about, it centers around a character and like the effects of an LSD trip, and it like basically that's like the beginning, middle, and end, like the whole trip itself. And like it starts off with the character like at some sort of like outdoor event. It sounds like a bonfire, like you can hear all the noises, and like different people talking. And the hook on this technically the second song with the bonfire is I'm taking acid like I don't have a spine. So you get that first taste of like what's going on in the second track, and from there it's just like an adventure. Like you just gotta like close your eyes and let it take you where it takes you. Yeah, like this is just a project you gotta open yourself up. Like this isn't a project you put on and like clean in the background. Like this is a project like lights off, you're really in it. Like you gotta submerge yourself. But you can. It's definitely got that background music potential. But the first time you listen, you have to open yourself up completely. There's so much going on. Yeah, like it was a fun experience. It was interesting because like every song is just like it's my baby. Like I took care of each song. But I guess like the one song that really stuck out is like probably, I don't know, I want to say either Sweet Tea or Stay With Me, because Sweet Tea is probably that it was so many different versions, and like it was such a process to just creating like where it is now. It was so many sessions, and like it's very rare because usually it's one session for us and we got a song, but this one it was like 4 or 5 probably until we got it right. Well, I guess compared to Enlightenment Era, like where we came from in the actual recording process, it's just I guess how we go about songs and like the workflow. Like before it was, I would send, beats through email, she writes on them, come to the studio, record them, boom, then we got a song. But now, over the past, year and a half of, creating this project and even the future projects that we already have finished, we kind of got to a point where we really kind of spent time together in the studio, just not even necessarily like creating, but just like on that artistic scale, being in sync and like being able to like work with each other like in real time, I guess, as opposed to me making a beat by myself and her writing the lyrics by herself. It's like we start to do it together now, and I think that kind of cohesion is what makes everything stick together a lot more, and that's why I think we've grown as much as we have. I don't know, it's just one of those conceptions. Like I think at first in my head it was the Psychedelic Insomniac, then I ran that past Neru, and we kind of brainstormed on it for a little bit, and we kind of came up with the decision to switch out the A for O, like a psycho, because it's kind of like, it has its crazy moments in the project where, she just kind of snaps and the beat just goes like really hard. So, that Psychodelic Insomniac, it's like, how you feel when you don't get no sleep. Like, and that's one of the effects of like the come down from an LSD trip is insomnia. So.
Who is the psychedelic insomniac? I feel as though.
Are you the psychedelic insomniac?
I mean, I could be. I feel like you could be the psychedelic. I mean, like, it could mean a lot of different things. Psychedelic insomniac, the whole project could be a dream. Or it could be a trip. The whole project could be a trip. Or it could be real life. There's so many different meanings. Yeah, I mean, whatever you feel as though, whatever you get from the project is what it meant for you, however you interpret the project. Because the way I meant for it to be, you might not catch it that way, but you might open my eyes to see it a whole different way. Like, I came up with the title because of the storyline from the beginning, but then like as the project played out, we didn't really have a, like you said, a real structured like storyline. So I actually came up with Psychedelic Insomniac because dude was taking the acid, you feel me, and basically he fell in love and didn't know if it was if it was real a trip, or if he was asleep, or just real life, like what's really going on. Am I just tripping, or am I really meeting this girl right now? Like, did I really just fall in love with her? Did she really just leave me? Like, am I still tripping? Like, what the fuck is going, you feel me? So that's really like, it's a mindfuck like type project, and whatever you get from it is, again, whatever you interpret it to be for you. Jinx always been a joint that's been like, that's, that's, I don't know, like the whole song, the whole project is like built around Jinx, I want to say. So for me, it would really be Jinx. I probably hit the mic again. For me, it would probably be Jinx because we did build the whole project around Jinx. We dropped Jinx like January.
It was June 2014.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so that's been out for a long time. It has over like 2,000 plays or something on SoundCloud. It's pretty chills. So, we still doing what we doing. That was the first song recorded off that project, was Jinx. The last song would be the second Sweet Tea. We have 2 versions of Sweet Tea. The first version didn't make the cut, but we'll probably still put it on like a project for a bonus track or something. But yeah, it didn't make the first cut, but the second Sweet Tea is like crazy. Y'all gonna love it. The second half of that is my favorite. Alright, yeah. What's after Psychodelic Insomniac? It's a project called Greater Than, and it's just a greater than sign. And it's already copywritten, so bitch, don't even try to take out shit. But yeah.
What about that Bury the Negativity EP?
Yeah, that's go do that. Fucking Google Great Off, Google Neru Isis,
Google Negativity,
Google Bury the Night,
Yo,
Google.
tell them to Google Barry.
Fucking Google what the fuck the robots ready to do to niggas within the next couple fucking years. Google what the fuck is in your food, bitch. Google what's in your water supply. Google why you can't fucking collect rainwater. Google that. Google why we can't have this conversation right now. Oh, alright, what's next? Yeah, alright, yeah, back to Bury the Negativity for real. That's coming out. So yeah, be looking out for that shit. Be looking out for hella visuals from fucking Greta, from Neru, from Bliss, from, that's it. Yeah, Bury the Negativity is coming out. Fucking Tashi, Greater Than. First of all, Greater Than, like all this shit that's coming out.
What's up,
niggas been fucking recorded this shit. Like, niggas been recorded this shit. Alright, so first is Greater Than, that's dropping January 2017. And then the album is Tashi, that's dropping, that's to be announced, I guess. Probably 2018-ish, I'm not really sure. But that's a whole fucking album that y'all not even fucking ready for. Y'all not ready for Psychedelic Insomniac. Y'all not ready for Bury the Negativity. Y'all not ready for Enlightenment Era. Go listen to that bitch. Yeah, so Tashi, we recorded that shit. Like, we recorded most of that shit in Cali. We went on an independent tour. It was me and Bliss, and we just went out there and did some whole other shit. We performed in like, how many venues? Like 5, 6, 7 different venues. Yeah, we performed in Long Beach, Culver City, Sherman Oaks, with some other places. Like down Hollywood Boulevard. Like, it's just a couple spots, it's like we just was like expanding, doing some shit. I'm about to move from Baltimore, so I'm not about to be fucking tangible soon. So if you wanna book me, like, it's gonna be like $250
Give
or
them
more.
the email, bro. Give them that email.
Hit me, Trippy, HIPPYTRIPP 2016 at Gmail. You can just Google Neru Isis. You can get attached to me, like, somehow. Just like book me for anything.
Virtual
Yeah.
That Neru virtual slang.
Yeah, but what else?
Cyber jug.
What was I just talking? Oh yeah, we was talking about LA. Yeah, that was crazy. I made crazy connects out there. I'm about to move to Seattle And I'm about to push out there and say fuck Baltimore, cause y'all don't fuck with me, so fuck y'all. Well, y'all low key fuck with me, but don't want me to know. But yeah, it's cool. It is what it is. When I move to Seattle, that's when y'all gonna love me the most. So then I'm gonna be like, fuck Baltimore. I'm not gonna put on for y'all. But you know how that goes ultimately. The only artist I want to work with is Kilo Keish, and I want to work with I want Kilo to work with me. Oh yeah, so I'll be like doing some shit real soon with some niggas that y'all don't know about. Alright, yeah, let's talk about. Alright, so I was watching a documentary and it was basically talking about how if you don't invest into the black dollar, it won't be any money invested in the black dollar. So if you invest into the white dollar, where's the money going? So the black dollar, honestly, okay, bet. So what do you do when you get money?
Buy shit. Go to Meg.
Buy what? What do you buy?
Clothes. Shoes.
Clothes. What kind of clothes?
Expensive.
You buy what's trendy. You buy what's like what everybody else is buying. Not like y'all in particular, but just, if I'm an average ass person in the United States of America, what am I going to do? You feel me? On average, like 79%. Alright, bet. I'm gonna go get these mechs. I'm gonna go get these fucking this
About to go cop that.
I don't even know what to say. Like I'm about to go fucking get me a Louis belt for real for $600, and I'm still going to have $4 to get on the bus. Like you feel me? Like cycle of poverty is like, it's like your homeboy have a whole clothing line, has a whole, you feel me? And you still, it's like $20 a pop for a shirt or something. But you'll spend $300 on a pair of Jordans, but won't even give your homeboy, which you're growing up with, $20 for a shirt. You feel me? That's the black dollar. So what I want people to understand, is like, wherever you go, wherever you live at, dictates where your kids go to school. Wherever your kids go to school dictates their education. Their education dictates their income. Their income dictates where they live. Where they live dictates where their kids go to school. Where their kids go to school dictates their higher learning. Their higher learning dictates their income. So on and so on and so on. So if y'all keep going to these ghetto ass schools, y'all keep staying in poverty, not like buying land and like, I don't know, like I'm just not understanding, like you just want to stay in the projects forever, and then your kids go to the same school and you think, oh yeah, you can go to college, you can do this, you can, no they can't. You know why? Because like the school that they just went to, like it's a shooting up there every day.
And they on the 5th grade
And
level.
you feel me? So it's like that's the cycle of poverty right there, and breaking it is like black people coming together, and not even just black people, all people coming together that's in the same fucking fucked up ass system, and being like, yo, like African Americans don't have their own nation. Like we don't have our own nation, so like we need to come together and buy a piece of land and create our own nation and make our own government. We don't even have to have a government. You feel me? If we don't want to, like it's so many things we could do, and just pay taxes. And which that's another thing, we're not supposed to pay taxes. Like we're not supposed to pay taxes, but we pay them. Why? Because everybody else pay them. But think about it. Everybody stop paying taxes. What would happen? They not going to throw everybody in jail. What the fuck really going to happen? They going to turn off all our lights? If they turn off all our lights, where the money going to go? We ain't paying them for, we not paying BG&E no more. What's going to happen to BG&E? That's what I'm saying. We stop putting our money into these people, their shit's going to stop. Like, their shit's going to stop being productive. Like, period. Like, I'm going to say one more thing about this and I'm done. Alright, I read somewhere, I'm not 100% sure if this right, so don't say Neru said this so it's true. But I read somewhere that back in the day, the slave owners made 40 times more than the actual slave. And nowadays, the actual like companies and executives and shit, they make 40 times more than what the actual employees working in the actual store. Exactly, 40 hours a week, and you getting paid what, $8.25? And they getting paid 40 times more than the average. The average, you feel me? So this is just modern day slavery. If y'all would wake up, yeah. If this message is for somebody, this message is for the sleeping masses that needs to go back to their regularly scheduled programming after this podcast is over. I hope you've enjoyed.